This was body. We were talking about body, blood flow and all that. We all are rational human beings. This is the age of science. So even a small child, you do this experiment. With anybody can do this experiment. You just ask a 4-year-old boy or a girl, doesn't matter, a 4 or 5-year-old boy, you ask him to go and touch that door or anything, a pillar or a tree. You just tell him, go, run, touch the pillar, come back. He will not do it. No. He will stand before you like this and ask you why. This is the age of science. That's why this is the age of science. I would not have done this. When I was 4-year-old, I would not have done it. And he would not have, definitely not would have done it. Go to the elder generation, 2 generations back, they were so disciplined. Father told them, go and touch the pillar. They will touch the pillar, come back and will not ask anything. With my generation, things changed. I will go, run, come back and then ask, why did you tell me? And the modern generation will not go. You all have done this. Mother tells you to do something, you will ask, no, why? Teacher tells you, don't do this, you ask why. Sometimes you don't have that courage to ask outside, but inside you do ask. I welcome this, asking why. But why ask only others? Have you asked your own self? When you look into the mirror, and that's what you do all the time. Every time you get a chance, even on the road, the bike is standing, you will go and see into the mirror. What do you want to see in the mirror? Your face. You're so much in love with your own face. Credible. No, it's not that our love towards face. What we are looking into the mirror is everything okay? Is everything okay? Or something is out of order? I am choosing words very selectively. Very important choice of words. Your query into the mirror is whether everything is okay or something is out of order, isn't it? I am just asking you to go one step further. Don't think about the external things only, whether your hairs are okay, whether your face is okay, or something is sticking here. Just go within what is inside, whether it is okay or not. When you look into the mirror, have you asked yourself, the person who is looking at me, your own image, have you asked this question which you ask everyone else? Anytime you get into any small quarrel with your friend, with your sister, with your brother, with your neighbor, first question that you ask, what do you think of yourself? Isn't it? I am telling you, ask this question to yourself. What do you think of yourself? Ask to the mirror. Who am I? Who am I? That is the question. What is the purpose of my life? That is the question. Why have I come here? What is the purpose of my birth? What is the purpose of my life? I am living with a purpose, or whether I am living as an accident, a statistical accident. 7 billion. Just one addition to the statistics. So ask that why to your own self, and you will know about your own self. We will do one experiment and I will end my talk. Then if you have any questions, I would be very happy to listen to the questions. I am not saying answering the questions. I am very careful in choosing the words. I am not committing that I will reply to your answer, your questions, because I don't know. And I know that I don't know. So I am not guaranteeing that I will answer your questions, but I will be happy to listen to your questions, because questions give you the insight. They are the openings to the personality. So please ask questions. Questions are welcome. Please do. That's why I am ending with just one simple experiment. Whatever religion you belong to, whatever country you belong to, whatever language you speak, whatever kind of education you had in your life, has anybody taught you that you should speak lie? Has any teacher ever taught you that you should not speak truth? Has any parent, any of the parents, or anybody, any elder person, ever told you that you should speak lies, you should not speak truth? Has anybody said this? It is a universal truth that truth should be upheld. Isn't it? Across the religions, across the languages, across the nations, across the countries, all over the globe, universal truth. Isn't it? That truth should be, you should always speak truth. You should uphold truth. Isn't it? You all agree? So my next question is, how many of you can boast with raised hand, I am truthful? How many of you can say that you are truthful? Just raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. All others are liars? You are between. You are in between. 50-50. I'll ask you, this is a self-analysis. This is a beautiful self-analysis. Let us do it. I just said as a casual remark 50-50, but is it 50-50? Just 1 minute, 1 second. Give it a thought for 1 second, 10 seconds, and just decide what is your percentage of truth. In the whole day, how much truth do you speak and how much lies? Is it 80-20? Is it 90-10? Is it 70-30? Is it 60-40? Your own percentage of truth. Truth first, lie next. Okay? Decided? Have you thought about it? Everybody? Okay? How many of you speak more than 90% truth? Just raise your hand. 90%. Few are there. Okay, very good. Less than 50%? Nobody. Oh, fantastic. I would like to know your name. Guinness World Record. Anyway, that's not accurate. I am going to prove it. All of you are wrong. You write down your percentage and I am challenging you. All of you are wrong. And I will prove it now. Just sit straight, erect. Try to keep your spine erect. That's all. Simple. Close your eyes. Kaka Maharaj said closing of eyes is most easiest of the job. I think it is the most difficult. Closing of eyes is facing your own self. Facing others is easy. Close your eyes. Physically it is very simple. Put your upper eyelids on the lower eyelids and the eyes are closed. Very beautiful. Now go back 24 hours. It is now 4:30 something, 4:15. Go back and just try to remember how many lies you spoke in last 24 hours. Just count it. Go back. 4:15 to 3:15, 3:15 to 2:15, like that. Yesterday 4:15. Go up to that, 24 hours. How many lies you have spoken? Count your lies. You have to remember your lies. Because next time to that person you have to tell the same lie. So you have to be very conscious when speaking lies. Count it. And when the counting is over, open your eyes. When the counting is over, open your eyes. How many of you have spoken more than 50 lies yesterday? Just raise your hands. No one. I knew it is no one. More than 25 lies? No one. More than 20 lies? No one. 15 to 20? Still no one. What has happened? What has happened to your percentage? What has happened? You have to remember your lies. You cannot forget. You have to. Then you have not spoken lie if you cannot remember. Because next time, lying is a conscious effort. Telling truth is unconscious. Telling truth is unconscious. It is subconscious. You don't need to think for telling truth. To lie, you have to think. Exactly. You don't lie unless you have this misconception. Again, listen to my words carefully. I am choosing every word, very important choice of words. You do not lie unless you have this misconception, misunderstanding that truth will not work. When you have this misunderstanding, misconception that truth will not work, then only you lie. Otherwise you don't lie. We play a game in our personality development camps in Vivekananda Kendra in which we ask question to anybody. Simple question. What is the color of the sky? No, you have to tell a lie. The game is such that you have to tell a lie. And when you tell any color, that color will be there in the sky. So your answer has to be something totally different. When I ask you, what is the color of the sky? You have to answer, today is Thursday. If you tell Tuesday, then again you are in a problem. You are telling truth. Then you are out. That is the game. Nobody can go beyond 3 questions. You try it amongst yourself. I challenge any of you, any of the villains in the whole world, anybody, the dirtiest of the character that you know, I challenge any of the person. Just speak lies for 10 minutes, 600 seconds. Just lie. Everything that you say is a lie. I ask you what is your name, you have to tell a lie. I ask you what is time, you have to tell a lie. Try to do it for 10 minutes. You cannot. I challenge you. Why? Because truth is the nature of human being. You are true by nature. Yourself is truthful. You are all truthful. But you do not know this fact, and that's why you did not raise your hand when I asked you how many of you are truthful. Every day, all of us, everybody, every 7 billion human beings in the world speak 99.9999% truth. I have done this experiment with lakhs and lakhs of people all over the world. I have not gone out of India. People like you who come here, because I am in an international center. I have done this experiment with the whole humanity, and I can tell you the highest Guinness World Record of lying was by one clerk in a collectorate in Bhilwara. He spoke 17 lies in a day. Till now, 17 is the highest number. Anybody of you, any day, if you surpass that number, please tell me your name. I will put your name in the world record. 17 lies a day is a world record. I tell you. Try to bypass that. Note down. I give it as a challenge. It is not possible. Our nature is truthful. Our nature is beautiful. Inside, within every human being is divine. That is Mahayoga. It makes you understand and realize, that is the word, realize. It makes you realize your own self, your own beauty, your own goodness. your own divinity by doing nothing. By doing nothing. That's what Kaka Maharaj told us today. By doing nothing. You sit, close your eyes and do nothing. Don't think. Do nothing and you will know yourself. By doing things, you are hiding your real self. That's why in Surya Namaskar, the prarthana that we do to the sun god, that prarthana has got a very beautiful word. It is the Upanishadic prarthana. It says, a beautiful pot of gold, that is Hiranmayena Patrena, that is, the sun is very beautifully explained like this, pot of gold, a full pot of gold. You are hiding truth from me. Tat tvam pushan apavrunu, beautiful word, apavrunu. Open it. Apavrunu. Take away the curtain. Remove the curtain and open that beautiful part so that I can look at my own Satya Dharma, my own truth. Satya Dharma ya drishte. Open up. Open up. Open up by this beautiful Mahayoga. That will tell us that whole human creation